Yo, yo, what is going on, guys?
Oh, it sounds good.
A little quick to the punch. I've got something somewhat exciting. We are going to be playing Diablo 3 again. I know, there's a lot of hype, new season and whatnot. But I brought a special guest today. I brought my dad. He's been a Diablo fan for much longer than I have. And I saw him leveling his barbarian, and I said, "Hey, I'm about to start streaming. Do you wanna join? You know?" And he said, "Sure, why not?" So we're actually going to be able to see if I can fix it here. Let's see, window capture. Hmm. Let me technical difficulties. Ah, here we go. We can actually see his stream from Discord. So you guys are going to be able to watch both at Trust Presents play and Old Man Trust play. Should be a good time. Hope you guys are excited as I am. We're pretty much just going to be farming, playing the game, having a good time, and helping him get geared, really. And when he goes off to sleep, we'll try and find a group. Maybe Davik and Zerathorn and Kran will be around, but that should be it. We'll kind of see how it goes, play it by ear. But yeah, Diablo 3 with the old man, special exciting guest. That's it. All right, do you want to say hi to chat and we can get things going?
Hello, evening chat.
What a delightful
Yeah,
gentleman
I'm
he
ready.
is. So you need, if I remember correctly, you need Squirt's necklace, both of your rings, and your Kanai's cube ring.
Yeah, belt, bracers, all the off pieces.
I'm not too terribly confident in pushing greater rifts with this build just yet. Here, let me see if I can. I'm gonna swap to Volcathos. Let's see, we've got Volcathos, Solemn Vow, and that's Little Rogue, that's Little Rogue, that's Slander, Little Rogue. Do we not have the other? Okay, I don't have one of the two Volcathos weapons. So once I get that, we should be able to farm a little bit faster. But do you have any GR keystones?
14.
14. We'll burn through a few of them, try to get your legendary gems. And then once we're running low on once we're running low on keys, we can just hopefully all have the Volcathos and we can just burn through those. Holy shit, he's live! I'm live! What's going on, mother man? Did you catch the intro to stream? No, you didn't? Well, mother man, today we're going to be playing Diablo 3 with my old man. I'm actually like really happy about it. I love playing video games with the old man.
It's almost
Unironically,
like
that's
a
pretty cool.
gravity
Hell yeah,
well.
man. Oh shoot. Do
Yeah, I
you
got
have
nuts.
shit. Well,
It's
I'll
alright.
remember that next time. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm like I feel like a kid at a candy store right now. Very gleeful. Well, I suppose. Oh, wait a minute. That, instead of sharing that, then we'll share this. Because I don't need Mother Man's permission to share this. For anybody who's curious, anybody in chat, anybody who might be watching this as a VOD here, we'll even. Let's slide this out of the way for a sec. For anybody in chat who is curious, Motherman is starting to stream. He's been streaming Doom. He started last night and he's streaming tonight. Started streaming before I did. And I don't know very much about Doom, but I'm assuming he's quite good. So you should definitely check him out. S tier human being, S tier streamer. Highly recommend. Thumbs up. I'll put a link in the description if I make this a YouTube video. It'll be awesome. And Motherman, I sincerely hope that you get more views.
You won't necessarily be that behind power level wise.
Did you just say you preferred Trial of the Crusader over Old War?
Now, Oldivar was very popular. The problem is when it came out, there's only a very short window. It was like 12 or 13. It was less than 3 months. It was a very, very short window. And then Trial came out. But the Trial gear was so much more better than the other gear. People stopped running that raid. And that was a shame because it was a great raid. So they're squishing the item level down from the Trial gear by 13 points to make that raid more prevalent.
Oh, I didn't realize
So
they were
so
messing
ba-
with the spans of raids releases.
yeah, so basically when Trial comes out, that gear is not going to be so much more impactful that people are going to stop running the raids prior, the raid tier prior. They're basically essentially they're keeping the and same thing with ICC. They're making it where the gear is not going to be as powerful as it was in the original release to number one make the content a little more challenging for people who've been playing this for a decade and a half. At the same time,
I don't know if you guys saw,
making
but we
the
got
tiers to
restraint.
the point where you don't feel like you have to do the 6 lockout dance. So what the problem was because you have the 10 and the 25 version, the normal and the heroic version, and it was way too much. Turned into a job and a chore more than fun gameplay. So
Oh yeah, I saw they I've seen a few different theories because the way that they left um their blue post on lockouts kind of open-ended. Kind
well they
of
yeah, they did commit finally to making a separate lockout for 10 and 25, so you don't have to choose which one of the two you want to lock out. So they finally did make that decision.
Oh, I didn't realize that they finalized on that. That's sweet. That's kind of what
Yeah,
I was hoping for.
yeah. So that way,
The boy
people who like the
Swiggy, what's going
smaller
on, man?
raid
Welcome.
size can continue
I
their
have to admit it, I don't play
lockout, or people who like
it, but
the
the
larger
level
can
of
pug the
knowledge how
smaller
players
of the
have on one
two,
game is
or
astounding to
pug
me.
whichever one they want to pug, and they can lock out the primary one with their core raiders.
I'm not sure I know quite what you mean. Um, so somebody, a friend of mine in the chat is saying that he thinks it's crazy that, people have so much knowledge on one game. But I don't know quite how
Yeah,
to explain it. We've just been playing Warcraft for so long.
forever. Yeah, forever. Yeah, it's and from day one on this project, they did say it was going to be hashtag some changes, so it's not a surprise to anyone. Nor is it a surprise that it's such a fantastic historical raid.
On
It's probably the
Godmother.
second or third most popular raid ever that
I'm
came
talking
out.
about your convo about WoW. That's what I
But
mean, though. It's neat.
what they didn't
Well,
like
I'm glad you're
was the
enjoying it,
fact
dude.
that so many
Yeah,
people, almost 90% of the population, enjoyed and ran Nax. So it's phase one,
we're
incredibly
we're
high
listening to
participation rate, the
somebody
highest
who's
participation they
who's
ever had
somehow
in
played more
any
WoW than me.
raid in the history of the game.
There aren't many of
And
those
then in
out
that
there.
exact same expansion, they had the lowest participation ever in Ungar there, and that was only because the trial came out so soon after that it made it obsolete, and that's what they're trying to avoid this time around.
Oh yeah, and if I remember correctly, Trial of the Crusader was the catch-up pre-patch, right? So all the Old War gear was not even comparable to
Right. The concern was as they were preparing to release ICC, the final tier, the Lynch King himself, that unless you had been playing since the launch of the game, you wouldn't be able to. And it is true, you wouldn't be able to get into the raid because you'd be so undergeared. So they had to come out with trial to give people. There's the molten. All right. now I can get some health regen finally. So they
So
came out with a trial to allow new people who were just starting
we need to
in
make
that
sure he gets
phase
these.
an opportunity to get caught up, and then they can go straight into ICC, which is great in theory. But what it did is it nullified all the raid tiers prior, and then they had very little, almost no participation in those raids, and that's what they're trying to avoid this time around. They want all raid tiers to be relevant, not only for the current phase, but they want it to be relevant for the phase prior. So they always want at least 2 relevant tiers in every phase, except for phase 1, of course, because it'll just be the one. Yeah.
It's just high damage if you don't have armor, so I'm walking around with almost 0 HP. Ah. Well, that sounds mildly enjoyable, I have to
I'm
admit.
not getting 1 hit anymore in here. Getting 2 hit. It's twice as good as I was doing.
You said it's twice as good. Your math excellent. Your health still not the best, but
Yeah.
your stash makes me feel ill. Also, Angelic Crucible's stack. Why do you have them in separate stacks? Because he's bad. Motherfucking no kill level. No invite. Are you online? I thought you logged off. Where are you? This isn't you. That's not you. That's not you. I got off like 2 minutes ago. Well, I just looked 2 minutes ago. Get back online. Come on. Yeah. What do you mean no invite? You're literally the main crew for this. Is Cran around? Craner's there.
The catch up gear mechanic and then get in right into ICC.
Were we just rolling for something? Guys, I'm all over the place.
There will be no shortage of paladins.
Everybody and their mother's gonna be a paladin in Wrath, man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I'm mainly a mage, but I'm
There he
gonna
is,
also be
guys.
playing a
There's
paladin
Dev.
with enough time that it'll basically.
Could we get some hearts in chat for the old man willing to
There's a
come play
guy
with
that
us, by
play.
the way?
He's a really good tank. He got
I'm
paid.
gonna send hearts in chat myself.
They paid him five. I think it's $500
The old
clear.
man made my day, and
Is
he
this
doesn't even know it.
when he tanked original classic? He was one of the few people I played with that actually got paid to play by a sponsor.
Wait, who's
Give me
this?
that gig.
I'll have to find out what his name was in the. He's on. I'm playing. He's playing New World right now. I'm trying to get him to come back for Wrath, but he's pretty wowed out.
Yeah, WoW is a game that's not too
He
hard to
was
get
in
burned
the.
out on.
They missed original world first by 17 minutes. They were world second. Be nice to summon inside dungeons again.
Ooh, is that Wrath when that happens?
Kind of, not really, but they did change it this time around
Oh, nice.
because this is going to be a some changes version, and that's one of the changes they made.
I'm a fan of that. I think some
Yeah.
changes is the way that we should have gone from the beginning, and I think TBC made more people realize that.
Yeah, it's awful convenient, no question about it. Particularly as the world gets bigger,
Yeah,
people
it
are
just shreds
different
through
parts of the world do
everything.
different things, and a lot easier to summon them straight in.
Yep. Yeah, the most awkward thing is when somebody left halfway through a dungeon, you had to run out, summon them, come back in.
We need to remember doing Power the Rifts that we're
Well, that was
doing.
always the biggest issue. Wasn't necessarily the initial group. It's when you have to, when somebody DCs or leaves a group, when you have to fill. It's easier to fill when you can say summons available.
Yep.
I know you guys in chat at least understand how I feel.
Grubhub some McDonald's. I feel like that'll motivate you.
Dude, I spent an entire $15 gift card and then still spent $6 yesterday getting that fucking McDonald's.
Yeah, if you don't have premium, Grubhub is pretty pricey.
Stream? Stream, I'm terribly sorry. I forgot to run an interesting and exciting advertisement for you. And that is my fault as the content creator, and not your fault as the viewer that you did not get to see an amazing, authentic advertisement. I hate to be the one that tells you this. But I apologize. I'm sorry. Next time I'll make sure you guys get an ad. Nick went fucking Meteor with Tarashas, and holy shit, dude.
The good.
His fucking damage is gnarly. Literal one proc of his Tarashas one shots the Rift Guardian like instantly.
Nice. Just wait till you see when I go impale.
Yeah, last I checked, Impale was still hot fucking dog shit, right? Season 26. Did they buff it?
Well, no, but with the sanctified power, that makes so the way that the demon hunter sanctified power works is it makes it so that when you strafe, it every time strafe hits something, which strafe is the thing that's making me spin around and shoot in circles.
Yep.
Every time strafe hits something, it sends out the last hatred spinner that you cast as well. So shadow is really good. It does a lot of damage. The only problem is it doesn't like you had to stack a fuckload of attack speed, and also it can only really kill one thing at a time because of how the set works. Now with strafe, you throw out like 20 knives a second, so even if you can only kill one thing at a time, you're a whirlwind of knives, so everything just dies one at a time. And then on top of that, you don't have to stack attack speed as much because strafe attacks way faster than impale could throw, so you're throwing out more knives.
Now I really want to see how this goes.
Oh, just wait till we start pushing.
God, Chad, I'm starting to get fucking tired.
There's pretty good on the way to getting his Hoda setup done. And that sanctified power looks super cool. Every 10th Hoda that he does just does like this giant shockwave around him. It's basically an entire screen. Just everything dies.
Oh, that's gonna be fucking cool to see too.
That this build right here that I'm using is the multi-shot build, but I'm using the strafe power, so you just strafe around and shoot out 1,000 multi-shots.
Yeah, that's what I played last season. That's probably my favorite class is Demon Hunter in Diablo 3.
My weight loss goal. I'm at 100 pounds. I got about 80 more to go. And once I hit that, I feel like I will be comfortable enough to take my shirt off because I want to get a tattoo of the Demon Hunter like class sigil on my shoulder blade. I I like it, but I still don't think that it was good.
That's how I feel about World of Warcraft. Alright, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope the nice little surprise guest we had made your guys' day as much as it made mine. But that is going to be all. Make sure you come check out the stream tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time with Alethina. We're going to be finishing up Legion and getting ready to move on to Shadowlands for our WoW Let's Play series. But that is all for me. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.